1, 2, 3, 4.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain.
Hi everyone, welcome to another very quick video in which I take you through the intro fill for Bruno Mars's Finesse. So the intro fill for this song starts off with a snare drum, is followed by a couple of bass drums, and then is followed by 2 snare drums to start off the fill. Sounds like this. Okay? Now the counting for this, if you're trying to play it properly with counting out loud, sounds like this. 1 E and a 2. Okay? So if you say 1 E and a 2 and you know your semiquavers, you know that you've only played 5 of 60 notes within the bar, right? You've gone 1 E and a 2. You still have the E and a. Then you've got 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So what do you do for the rest of those? Well, after you do that 5-note pattern that I've just showed you, you're going to rest for 1 semiquaver. You're not going to play anything, okay? So 1 E and a 2, and then you rest. After that, you're going to do that same 6-note repetition, snare, bass, bass, snare, snare, rest. You're going to do that again, except you're now starting on the and of the 2 instead of starting on the 1. So starting on the end of the 2, it'll sound like this. And a, 3 E and a. So that a is the rest, okay? So that's covered most of that first bar. You still have the 4 E and a, and what you do for that is you go snare, bass, bass, rest, okay? So the whole first bar, nice and slow with counting, sounds like this. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Okay? So if you can play that comfortably, the second bar should be a piece of cake for you, because the second bar is almost the same as the first, except it's slightly easier because you don't have to worry about the 2 bass drums at the very end. Okay? So it stops at the 4, and the E and a, they're all rests. Okay? So the second bar sounds like this. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4. Okay, so that last note you can play with your right hand or your left hand. I like to finish off with my left. It's really up to you. So play it nice and slowly. Count out every single semiquaver like I just showed you. Once you get a little bit more comfortable and you want to push it to higher and higher speeds, don't drop off the counting altogether, because that does help you. But what you can do is you can count out all the notes that you're playing and just omit the notes that you're resting for. So you give a chance for your voice to rest as well, right? So I would do it like this. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4. Okay? By not counting out the notes that you're not playing, you're going to be able to play at faster speeds while still counting. Like this. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and 4 E and 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and 4. That's a piece of cake for me because I'm not counting every rest. If I try to count every semiquaver, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, and I'm doing that over and over again, probably going to lose my breath before my limbs get tired, right? So practice it slow with every single semiquaver, practice it a bit faster, just counting the notes that you're playing, and then play it with the song. Hope you enjoy. See you at the next video. One, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and 4.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain.
One, 2, 3, 4.